Okay, so now we're on part 2 of Year of Miss Agnes, and I'm on page 37. So right before I left, we learned that the kids, that Fred was surprised that Miss Agnes was so picky. So I'm going to start down at the bottom, page 37, last paragraph. You'd think it would make me mad to do that, but it made me glad, like when my grandma makes me do something over and over till I get it right. I feel like she's going to make sure I learn it good, and I don't feel mad. That's how I felt now. We practiced on our paper, making sharp nose E's and perfect O's that weren't hairy, and straight I's with a dot right smack on top, not drifting away somewhere. Charlie Boy made us laugh because he was practicing so hard his tongue was sticking out. It was fun the way we did it, and I wanted to make every letter just perfect. I could write as perfect as Miss Agnes and Bertha if I just practiced. While we were practicing our printing, Miss Agnes read to us for half an hour, walking up and down in front of the windows while the snowflakes came tumbling down. That kind that's real big and slow falling. It was a story called Robin Hood, about a man who stole money from the rich and gave the money to the poor people who needed it. It was an olden time story from when people had bows and arrows. When Miss Agnes read to us, she did all the people in different voices, and we forgot right away it was just reading. It got real, like being inside the book. I love that. I didn't want Miss Agnes to ever stop reading. I felt as if I was in that dark, deep forest with trees taller than you ever heard of. And when she stopped, I felt shocked, as if I'd come out of a dream. The boys were all excited to think of people fighting with big, fat sticks like that, like when Robin Hood and Little John were on the bridge. We didn't have any big sticks around here, just spruce poles. And we all thought it was funny because the book had Little John and we had a Little Pete, and they were both real big, not little. When she put the book back on her desk, Miss Agnes took one of the big pieces of paper and made a picture of Robin Hood. She could draw really good and fast, too. Zip, zip, zip. And there was a man. She can draw better than me, can't she? We all laughed when she made him have long underwear with funny moccasins that had pointed toes and a short shirt and a hat like Gilbert Bendoff was wearing when he came home from the army, except Robin Hood's hat had a feather in it. Then she took a box of colored chalk and colored him in. Green clothes, because that was like the merry men's uniform, and that was Robin Hood. Marie wanted a picture of Maid Marian. Marie was all worried that Robin wouldn't see his girlfriend again because he was an outlaw. But Miss Agnes wouldn't tell us any of the story ahead of time, not even a hint. So kids, we've learned a lot about Miss Agnes here, haven't we? We've learned that she's a gentle, kind teacher who has high expectations, that she loves reading out loud, that she is funny, and the way that she's teaching the children. We've learned that she taught the kids from where they're at. And because of that, the children had an opportunity to learn. It sounds like other teachers haven't done this. We've also learned some things about Fred. And we've learned that she loves school, that she was embarrassed by her lack of learning, and that she likes to persevere. She likes to work hard. Today, I'm not going to give an assignment for character chart. We're going to do that tomorrow with chapter 7. So I'll be sending you this character chart tomorrow, and you can be creating one as well and sending it to me. Okay, I'm going to stop there, and in a little bit, I'll be reading Number of the Stars because I don't think I got to that yesterday. Okay, kids, I'll see you in a little bit.